Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of Redragon's newest keyboards, and that is called the Redragon Azure K652. That was sent over to me by Redragon themselves for my honest review. Now this is a wireless mechanical keyboard that has tri-mode connectivity, and it is also a low profile keyboard as well, featuring low profile switches. This is available at $70 with blue, brown, or red switches. The one I have here today is their brown switch variant because the red one was out of stock. Inside the box, you get the keyboard itself, extra keycaps that have an inverted colorway, so dark gray for the legends and light gray for the modifier keys. And then you also get some extra switches, a keycap and switch puller, and a cable. The cable is not braided, and I was kind of annoyed that the USB placement isn't at the back of the keyboard, it's on the left hand side of the keyboard. The stock experience leaves a lot to be desired. For $70, I was kind of expecting more. You know, it has zero foam, you can tell just by typing on it, and the stabilizers rattle a lot. And I don't really think it's because they're not lubed correctly, because when I checked them out, they definitely had some lube on them, but I also think it's because the stabilizers aren't really fitting into the plate well enough, and you would have to add something like a band-aid like most people do to make it fit better in the stabilizer hole so it doesn't rattle around a lot. Another thing causing that rattle noise was also the fact that the switches themselves had a lot of ticking to them. This is a hot swappable board, so you can fix up the stabilizers if you wanted to because they are plate mounted, so you have to remove the switch first. But I also found that, it was just so hard to take out these switches from the keyboard. It really took a lot of force, and I almost thought I was breaking it to get it out, so it was not worth the hassle in my opinion, and I kind of just left the stabilizers as is. The switches themselves are browns, and I honestly think they are worse than Cherry MX Browns, and just the overall experience of low profile switches is not for me. And I also felt like this is not as low profile as it could have been. If you're going to use low profile switches and low profile keycaps, why is the bottom of the keyboard so empty, and why is there so much space there? Here's this quick sound test of how it sounds right out the box. Now I know I was kind of just talking about all the negatives, but there are some pros to this keyboard, and we're going to go over that right now. The RGB is pretty, the keycap quality is surprisingly not bad, and you also do get that extra keycap set inside the box if you didn't want to use this colorway, which I thought was really cool. The tri-mode connectivity is always good, and they do have a cutout for the 2.4 GHz on the back of the keyboard, so you don't lose it, which is nice because a lot of keyboards don't really have that. You can easily switch between Windows and Mac. Now there also is a charging LED as well. It's just a red dot, so when you plug it in, it'll let you know if it's charged or if it's fully charged. It has some really cool features and looks nice as well, but that's kind of about it when it comes to the pros. When it comes to the actual typing experience, you could do a lot better for this high price tag. You do get 10% off with the link I've put in the description below, but even at that, I think this keyboard sounds and feels like a $40 mechanical keyboard that you could buy off of Amazon. I did mod it, and I ended up putting 2 layers of masking tape and some case foam, so that tells you how much you can really stuff into this quote-unquote low profile keyboard, and this is how it sounds. After all these modifications, I do think it sounds a lot better and a lot less hollow, but like I said, the fact that I was able to fit 2 layers of masking tape and case foam into the bottom of the keyboard case tells you how much of a not low profile keyboard this really was. But yeah, I kind of think this one is a miss from Redragon. Let me know what you guys think about this keyboard in the comments down below. But if you did want to buy it, I do have that link in the description below as well. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.